Good morning, everyone. So I'm doing a video so that you guys don't have to not work out during this crisis. I know many of you are probably already going stir crazy because I know I am. So I'm going to do the workout, follow along, make sure you bookmark the video so that you can do it later on as well. I'm going to see about getting a second one out this week as well. So I know many of you may not have weights at home. So a couple of different things. You can grab a couple of cans. This is a pumpkin pie. Grab two that are around the same weight. If not, how about 2 bottles of water? They're the same weight, right? Or you don't have to do weights at all because your arms still weigh something. So you're still going to be using the muscles. We're going to do our regular routine, starting with warm up. We have some cardio, we have some balance, we have lower body, upper body, core. We're going to get it all in. We're going to do it together. I do pray that you are all keeping yourselves healthy, keeping yourselves in the house as much as possible, drinking plenty of water, getting plenty of sleep. Those things are vital to staying healthy and active. All right. Unfortunately, I can't do music because I don't own the rights to the music, and it would not allow me to share too much of the video online if I had other music on there. So here we go. We're going to do our warm up. Everything still will be by a timer. So you're going to need a good pair of sneaks because it always helps with the balance. A couple of bottles of water, a couple of cans, possibly a mat if you have one. Also a chair because we are going to use the chair for some core exercises and arm exercises. Let's start with our warm up. Here we go. All right, let's kick the butt. Here we go. How many of you have been sitting around way too long? It feels good to start moving, right? Oh, I've been trying to get outside and go for walks, keep the body moving. All right. Keep going. So far, everyone in my family is staying healthy. Nobody's job's been affected yet. Go ahead and bring those knees up. Make sure you're breathing. Oh, I didn't start my watch. Nice deep breaths in and out. And you won't need much room for this workout. Go ahead and open up those hips. This is where if you need the chair or something beside you to help you with your balance. I have gone through a couple of murder mysteries this week already. I'm on my third one by the same author, Lisa Gardner. Nice. Arm circles, little circles. Go ahead and reverse direction. I hear we have snow coming in this evening. So make sure if you do need to get out today, you get out early, get what you need. Let's reach up and over. Just in case you haven't heard, Market Basket and Hannaford do have senior citizen hours, a couple of days a week, I think, for Market Basket. It's the early morning hours. Make sure to check with your news source. Hopefully you feel the body warming up already. Good, let's go back to that butt kick. It is different with no music. and no one yelling out little comments. And also the camera, the screen goes dark, so I'm actually just looking at a dark screen with a little camera light on. Okay, feeling warm. Nice deep breaths. Go ahead and lift those knees back up, marching in place. Remember, every time you lift those knees above the waist, you are using your lower abdominal muscles. Nice deep breathing. Go ahead and open up the hips. I'm going to actually move the phone away from the screen because it's probably loud for you guys. Opening up those hips. This probably feels good from sitting for way too long. I know for me it does. Good. Arm circles, just little circles. You can make them a little bit bigger this time around. Remember to have a water close by. You do want to sip. You do not want to chug water while we're working out. Just to keep the whistle wet. We are almost done our warm-up. Reach up and over. I may have to, as you can see, this is my ottoman. I have to tip it up onto the couch so that I have room to move the body. Up and over and reach. Really stretch those oblique muscles. Good. Let's take a nice deep breath. One more deep breath. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to get the timer ready. We're going to move into our balance portion. We all love the balance. And I'm going to actually move the camera a little bit so you see a little bit more of my feet than you do of my fan. Let's see. I have a timer for everything. So here we are. This is when you're going to want to make sure that you have a chair close by or something that will help you if you need it. Okay, we're going to do 4 exercises on each side. But we're going to go back and forth. Let me just move my camera down so you can see my feet. So 4 exercises on each side, but we're going to go back and forth, right to left, okay? We're going to start with you standing on your right foot, and I'm going to actually do the opposite so that it looks like that we're doing the same. You're going to stand on your right foot, you're going to lift and lower your left leg. All right, here we go. This is where that chair or something next to you helps. Lean on your spouse, your dog. Remember, you can tap. I'm going to try. Let's see if I can step back. You can lift and tap, or you can try and keep your foot off the ground the whole time. Remember, when you're standing, though, you want to have that soft knee. Don't ever lock your knee out because that's just doing a lot of damage on your joints. We want to use our muscles so we have a little bend to our knee. Good. Shake that out. We're going to move over to the next side. Get ready. Slight bend to the knee. Lift and tap, or lift and lower and keep lifting and lowering. So balance is one of those things. The less you use it, the more you lose it. No matter what age you are. You could be 11 years old, but if you don't practice balance things, your balance is not going to be very good. So we want to make sure that we are doing balancing activities. And you can do balance anywhere. Stand on one foot while you're brushing your teeth. Go ahead and switch back over to the other side. You're going to do a small circle to the outside. Move over here so we have plenty of room. So you're standing on your right. You're going to do a little circle with the left. Tap down, little circle, tap down. Or if you want the challenge, keep the foot off the ground the whole time. Again, slight bend to that knee. Good. Nice, steady breaths. This is working that whole hip joint range of motion and the quad muscle of the leg you're standing on. Good. Shake it out, switching sides. You're standing on your left, circling with your right. Here we go. I'm already sweating. You can make this circle little too. I mean, if you feel comfortable just doing this, do that. Good. Shake it back out. Going back over to your right leg. You're going to kick it across. Your right leg, you have a slight bend to the knee. You're kicking across. So again, you can tap and kick, or you can leave the foot off the ground the whole time. This is using the range of the motion of the hip on the inner and the outer. This helps with the soccer move, hacky sack. More advanced, you can be up here. Go ahead and switch sides. Here we go, kicking it across. Again, more advanced if you want to keep it up here. Remember the knee you're standing on, the leg you're standing on, that knee needs to be soft, not locked out. Kicking it across, using that hip. Good, shake that out. Last move on this side, you're standing on your right, your left is going to come up and you're going to just hold. Here we go. Again, you can hold high, you can hold low, you can even lean on your ankle if you need to. Just make sure there's a slight bend to that knee. Here we are, hold. Almost there. Rest. Last move for balance. Other side, soft bend to the knee, lift that leg. Again, you can go low. You can even lean on the other side if you need to. You can have the hands out for balance. You can hold the ear of the opposite leg. That supposedly helps the balance. Opposite hand touching the belly button supposedly helps the balance. I think it just distracts you from what you're doing. Good, shake it out. Go ahead and get a sip of water. We're going to move into our cardio round. Remember, go at your pace, right? Don't try to keep up with me. Do your thing. You know your body. I always say, push yourself enough that you're challenging yourself, but don't push yourself so much that you're going to hurt yourself. So our cardio is what we call a Tabata round. It's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to do 2 exercises. We do them back to back, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We go to the second exercise, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we just keep going back and forth for 4 rounds. The 2 exercises that we have, again, I think I might have to move the camera here, push it back a little bit. All right, so the two moves that we will have are speed skate. So the leg comes behind you. And again, you don't need a lot of room. That's speed skate. And then the other one, we're just gonna jog in place. So we'll do 20 seconds of each exercise, starting with speed skate. Oh, I don't need that screen, we need this one. Here we go. Back and forth. You can walk this. You can jump it if you want the higher impact. Good, rest. 10-second transition. We're gonna go into that jog. 2, 1, here we go. So jog or jog in place. As long as it's enough to get your heart rate going, you can jog forward, you can jog back, you can jog side to side. Good, rest, deep breath. We're gonna go into that speed skate, second round of 4. Here we go. It's a little hard for me with no music because I love music. 3, 2, 1. Good. Second round of jog. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jog. Breathing. Again, you can jog forward and back. Make it fun. Good. Here we go. Round 3, speed skate. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Remember, go at your pace. If you need to slow down, slow down. Take a deep breath. Go a little faster if you'd like. You're tapping that foot behind. Good. Walk. Always nice deep breaths in between. And jog. Good. One more round of cardio. How you feeling? Heart pumping? Feels good. Here we go. Speed skate. Back and forth. You'll see that I'm moving my arms because the more limbs you move, the more calories you burn. Good. All right, we are down to our last jog. 3, 2, here we go. It's your last 20 seconds of your cardio. Push yourself enough that it challenges you, but doesn't hurt you. Jog forward and back, side to side. And walk it out. Woo, beautiful. Go ahead and get a drink of water. We are actually moving into lower body. So we have 4 moves. 4 moves. We'll do them together. We have 2 rounds. 45 seconds on with a 15-second rest. We'll do all 4. We'll take 1 minute rest. Then we'll do all 4 again. So let me get the right timer. Again, 45 seconds per exercise with a 15-second transition into the next exercise. First exercise is just our standard squats. Feet hip width apart, just slightly hip width apart. You can, for better form, you can keep your hands up here. Kind of helps you to remember to keep your body up. So you're going to go back. The tailbone always goes back. Then you bend your knees. You come down as far as you feel comfortable. And as you come up, you're pushing through your heels and you're going to squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings. So your butt is going back and then up. So it's like you're looking for that chair back there. Where is it? Where is it? And then you come up and you squeeze everything together. I'm going to do that for 45 seconds. If you need more of a foundation, you can go a little bit wider with the legs. What's important is that you're not doing this. You're not coming forward. You're coming back. Don't do this. Do this. Okay? 45 seconds. Here we go. Down. Squeeze at the top. Down. Squeeze at the top. And again, go down as low as you feel comfortable. The weight should be evenly distributed on your feet. And some say it's even like, imagine you have a newspaper under your feet and you're trying to pull it apart, like pull it apart. So you use your legs to kind of push yourself up. It's a slow and controlled motion. You're not bouncing down. You're not jumping up. Good, rest. Next is going to be your right leg split squat. Again, I'm going to do the opposite. So you're going to put your right leg forward. It's going to look like this. Back foot. Heel is up, down, and up. You're staying right here. Here we go. Keep your chest up. Your knees behind your toe. Down, up. Both knees are bending. Weight is evenly distributed on that front foot. The heel is up on the back foot. Inhale as you go down, exhale as you come up. Make sure it's an up and down like a carousel horse. Up and down, not forward. Up and down. Good. Shake that out. Doing the other side. Put your left foot forward, right foot back, heel is up. Weight evenly distributed on that front foot. Here we go. Down and up. You probably feel your body heating up. Our legs have the biggest muscles in them, so when we're using those big muscles, the body has to heat up, get that blood flowing. Again, you don't have to go that low. A slight bend and up. Or low and up. Totally up to you. You're the only one that knows where your body's at physically. Good. Rest. Now you're going to have your feet wide apart. Wide apart. You're going to bend one knee and go to one side. Then bend it and go to the other. The butt still needs to go back. Here we go. Lateral lunge. Other side. Still looking for that chair. The knee has to stay behind the toe. You want to make sure you're not coming forward. It's back. Squeezing at the top. Squeezing glutes and hamstrings. And rest. That was round one. Get a sip of water. We're going to go into round two. How you feeling? Hopefully hopefully pretty good. Body should be pretty warm. All right, round 2, squats. Feet hip width apart. Remember, you're looking for the chair. Let's see if I can do it this way. Nope, this way's better. Like you're looking for the chair. And then as you come up, glutes and hamstrings, squeeze. Here we go. Down, squeeze at the top. You're keeping your chest up. Your eyes should be forward. You don't want to be doing this. Keep the chest up. Eyes forward. Squeezing glutes and hamstrings. Nice deep breaths in and out. Less than 10 seconds to go. Good. All right. Your right leg's going to go forward. Left leg's going to go back. Up and down like a carousel horse. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Down and up. Shallow and up. Deep and up. Where does it feel right for you? Is it challenging to go deep? Should be. Should be feeling it on both quads. Slow and controlled, because that's where the muscle really gets used. Less than 10 seconds. Legs should be burning. Whew, shake it out. Going over to the other side. I'm going to do it forward this time. So you have your left leg forward, your right leg back, heel is up on that back foot. Here we go. Down and up. Eyes are forward, chest is up. Almost there. Good. Shake it out. Going wide. Lateral lunge. Feet are parallel with each other. Bending one knee. Other leg stays straight. Butt goes back. Here we go. Back. Squeeze. Back. Squeeze. Remember, go as deep as you feel comfortable. That may be right here. Just a little bit on each side. You're still using those muscles. Butt is going back. Knee stays behind the toes. Good. Shake it out. Get a drink of water. We are moving on to upper body. You're going to need those 2 cans, 2 water bottles. If you have weights, grab your weights. I'm going to use weights. For upper body, we have 5 exercises. We are going to do 35 seconds with a 20-second transition because we have 2 exercises where we're going to be using the chair. So this is where I need you to bring in your kitchen chair. I'm going to give you a minute. Bring in your kitchen chair. I'm going to grab mine as well. this way. There's my chair. Mine is actually a lounge chair because my kitchen chairs are tall and that wouldn't help. So I have a patio chair that I'm going to use. But you want a chair that is more like a lower kitchen chair than a tall bar stool, especially for the second exercise. The first one, you could use a tall bar stool. You may even use the wall. The first exercise we're going to do is actually push-ups. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. So the first exercise is going to be push-ups. So you can do push-ups in the chair, or you can do push-ups on the floor, or you can do push-ups on the wall. Push-ups on the chair look like this. The hands on the chair, come out nice and straight like you're on a plank. And then you're going to bend the elbows and push up. You can use the arms of the chair and push up. You can use the back of the chair. Or you can use a wall. I don't really have a good wall to show you. I don't know if you can see me over here. But you're going to step away from the wall a little bit and push in and out. Okay, so those are your options. 35 seconds for this first exercise. If I can keep this light on so I can see. All right, let's start with those push-ups. I'm going to actually turn my chair around. I'm going to do mine on the floor. Here we go, 35 seconds of push-ups. Begin. You inhale as you lower, exhale as you push up. Hands are just outside your your shoulders. You have a bend in your elbows every time you come down. It may not be all the way. Maybe it's just a little bend. Good. Come out of that, shake out those arms. We're going to go into a tricep dip with your chair. This is what a tricep dip looks like. I'm going to stop that timer for a second. Sit in your chair first. Put your hands beside you. Step out. Little bend in the elbow. Push yourself back up. Make sure you're not doing this. Don't put your head into your shoulders. Keep your head out. Bend the elbows. Push yourself up. All right. 35 seconds. Here we go. Bend. Push up. Keep the head out of the shoulders. Knees bent. If you need more of a challenge, you can do straight legs. This is working that little muscle right above your elbow. If you need to rest, sit on the chair, take a rest, come back out. Good. Go ahead and move the chair out of the way. Next is going to be bicep curls. So go ahead and grab your, whatever you're going to use for weights. Bicep curl, elbows stay to the inside, up to the shoulders and down. Up to the shoulders and down. Exhale. Inhale. You want to make sure you're not swinging. Your elbows aren't moving. They stay pinned to your side. Up, down, slow, controlled movement. Good. Shake that out. We're going into lateral raise out here. If that feels like too much, bend the elbows, come up with bent elbows. The longer the limb, the bigger of a challenge. Ready? Up, only to shoulder height, back down. Shoulder height, inhale down. Exhale, inhale. If you need to, it feels like it's too much with both, you can always alternate. Still working the same muscle. Almost there. Always a slight bend at the knees. Good. Rest. Last one is overhead press. I just need to make sure that guy. Overhead press. 90 degrees in the elbows. Never coming down here. Stay here. Lift up. And then here. Ready? Exhale up. Inhale down. Again, you can alternate. If this feels like it's too much, you can play around with it. Do double, do single. If it feels like it's too much, rest, come up, finish it off. Good. Put the weights down, shake it out. That was exercise number 5. We're going to do one more round of those same exercises. So if you need to, you can drop the weights. Choose a heavier weight if you have it, a lighter weight if you need it. All right. Round 2. I'm going to take a sip of my water. Yeah, we have plenty of time. All right, round 2, push-ups, chair, back of chair, wall, floor. The floor, you can also do it on your knees. I'll show you it on the knees this time. 35 seconds, begin now. Hands are still outside the shoulders. You're on your knees, nice straight body. Bring the chest down, push up. You can also bring the feet down. I prefer mine up. Inhale when you lower. Exhale as you lift. Keeping that body nice and straight. Hands right outside the shoulders. Good. Now we go into the tricep. So if the tricep was too much with the chair, maybe that's just too much weight, you can take your cans, your bottles, lean over, elbows up, kick them back. See how the elbows aren't moving though? You got to keep them right here. And don't end up doing a bicep curl. Hands here and kick back. Or using the chair. Oh, I came a little closer. Down, up. If this just feels like it's just too much on your shoulders or your arms, because this is a pretty big exercise for that little muscle. Again, you don't have to go all the way down. You can go a little bend, back up. A little bend, back up. Good. Move the chair out of the way. Going into our bicep curls. Always bend your knees to pick up your weights. Not sure I did that right the first time. Elbows are in, shoulders are back. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Here we go. Almost every exercise you do with upper body, you can definitely do an alternating. Inhale, exhale, elbows in nice and tight on the sides. I'm not swinging or swaying the body. Rest. Going into that lateral raise. Lateral raise. Weights are by your side. In 5, 4. You're only going to shoulder height. Ready? Here we go. Shoulder height. Lower it down. Shoulder height. Lower it down. Slight bend in the elbow. Never lock out those elbows. Or, again, you can do the bent elbow. Come up. Still only to shoulder level. This takes a little bit of the resistance out because the limbs are shorter. The lever is shorter. The longer the lever, the harder it is. Good. Last one is that overhead. Remember, you start 90 degrees in each elbow. Make sure you're not down here. That's too much stress on your neck. Bring it here. Get ready. 3, 2, lift. And then back down. Right to that shoulder level. Use the mirror if you need to, or your videotape. Videotape yourself doing these exercises so you can check your form. Slight bend to the knees, never locking those out. Whew, good. Put the weights down off to the side, shake it out. Your shoulders should be nice and warm. Get a drink of water. We're going to move into core. So, a couple options with the core. We should probably, oops. You can either roll out a mat and do all the exercises on the floor, if that's where you feel comfortable, or you can pull your chair in. I will show you, we're only doing one round of core. So I'm going to do all the exercises on the chair, but you can do them all on the floor. If you choose to do them on the floor, on a mat, I'd prefer to see you on your elbows to do these than down here. Because a lot of people, when they're all the way down, they're arching their back. They're not pushing the lower back into the floor. They're straining their neck on some of them. So your best bet is just to come up onto your elbows and then focus on your core. Instead of trying to focus on your neck or your back, you can focus more on the core. First exercise will be a plank. Everybody loves planks. So you can plank on the floor or you can plank on the chair. We're going to show you the chair because I think that's what we should focus on. Let me move my weights out of the way. Okay. Plank on a chair. Hands are still directly under your shoulders. Step back. I have a cushion on my chair. We don't want to slip. Hands directly under your shoulders. Step back. Body is nice and straight. You don't want to be doing this. This is not going to do your core any good. Nice, flat, like you're getting shot out of a cannon. Push your heels back. Tuck your pelvic under. Shoulders out of your ears. And you're going to hold. This will be a 35-second hold. Ready? Here we go. Your neck is lined with your spine. Hands are directly under your shoulders. Heels are back. Pelvic is tucked under. You're squeezing your glutes. And you're breathing. Yes? We all love to breathe. This is a full body exercise. It uses all of your muscles from your toes to your shoulders, your arms, your core, legs. All right, next, grab your chair. This guy for a second. Next, we're going to go into the bicycle. When you use a chair, you sit at the edge of the chair, lean back, shoulders onto the chair. So see that nice straight line there? You're not doing this. You're not back here. Edge, lean. And then we're going to do a bicycle for 35 seconds. Here we go. Pull the belly in. The longer your legs are, the longer you extend them, the more you're using those core muscles. You can keep it low. You can go out far. You can do slow. You can do fast. Make sure you're trying to pull your back down. Don't let it come up. Pull it down. Pedal. Breathe. Rest. Next, same thing. Lean back. This chair's a little wider. Lean back. You're going to come out, lift up, and lower down. Lift up and lower down. Here we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. If this hurts your back at all, bend your knees, lift up and down. We don't want to hurt your back. If you start to feel it in your hip flexors, I want you to rest for a second because your hip flexors have taken over. Your core is not working. Rest, realign, start lifting again. Good. Next is just the hold. So you're going to come out, and you're going to hold the legs. Remember, you're in that nice slant position. Ready? Hold. Doesn't have to be super high. You're not trying to do a big giant V-sit. Just holding the legs up. Again, if it's pulling on your back, bend the knees. That shortens the lever. Or keep it out. You're just holding. Pull in those muscles. Breathe. Whew, good. Rest. That is it. That's the workout portion. We're going to spend a few minutes together to cool down, stretch it out. Super important to always stretch after you work out. It's just as important as actually doing the workout. So go ahead and take a sip of water, shake it out, a couple of nice deep breaths. All right, keep your chair close by because definitely going to do some balance. Use your chair if you need to. Grab a hold of that leg. This way so you can see. Grab a hold of the leg. What I want you to do is bring the knees as close together as you can. Tuck the pelvic under. Do it this way so you can see. See how the knees are together? If you aren't able to do here, it's okay. Go ahead and put it on the chair and sit down. Wherever you feel comfortable. Doesn't have to be all the way. Maybe you're only bending a little bit, but it's still going to stretch that quad. Go ahead and shake that out. Going over to the other side. You can also try to just grab for your sneaker, your pants, something that where you can feel it pulling and stretching this part right here. So we're switching over to the other side. Remember, knees are together. You're tucking the pelvic under. That's where it's going to really stretch from here all the way down. Hold on to something if you need it. Good. Step that right foot back. Bring that leg down. I'll do it this way so you can see. Use your chair if you need it. See, the back leg is now straight. It's not bent. And you're just going to kind of tuck it under. Should feel it right here on that hip flexor. Nice deep breaths. You want nice deep breaths when you're stretching. That's really getting that oxygen to the muscles that need it. Good. Step forward, switch legs. Try to push that heel down in the back, but yet you're tucking the pelvic. So you're stretching that hip flexor. Nice deep breath. Good. Bring those feet together. Go ahead and stand legs apart. I'm going to move this chair out of the way. Legs are apart. This is one of my favorite stretches. Go ahead and take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, you're going to come to a flat back. Right here. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see it. Legs are straight now. No soft knees. This is actually a nice straight leg. You're going to feel this from glutes all the way down to the back of the legs. So back is nice and flat, like someone could put a glass of water there. You don't want to be like this. Nice flat back. If you feel comfortable, you can roll yourself down. Let the head, neck hang. Deep breaths. Then I always like to say, shake your tail feather, or shake your tail like you're happy to see me. And you can feel that stretching those hamstrings. Deep breaths. My favorite stretch, because I can feel it stretching my lower back. Good. I want you to bend your knees and then roll up one vertebrae at a time. Because you've been upside down and you've been very busy, I just don't want you to come up and get too dizzy. So nice and slow. And then once you're up there, nice deep breath. Exhale. Nice, big, grateful breath for being here today. And exhale. Nicely done, everyone. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am going to figure out how to fix it so I don't have to keep walking up and making sure that it doesn't go dark. I don't like it going dark because then I can't really see what I'm doing, and I want to make sure I'm showing you the proper form. So little tweaks maybe next time, but again, thank you so much for joining, and I hope you appreciated it and enjoyed it and can feel yourself sweating. I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless.